Welcome to episode 3 of A Half Hour of Stupidity.
Welcome, guys.
Hope you're having a wonderful day so far.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back in the recording booth, I guess you could say.
In the studio.
Yeah, in the studio. We're just in a room, you know,
yeah,
nothing too special.
We're in my bedroom right now.
Yeah.
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 Well,
We're gonna
get right into it and start the timer. Timer has started.
Yeah.
30 minutes on the clock.
What should we talk about first, Nathan?
We're just want to go down the list.
I guess we're just getting right into it. You know, no introduction necessary.
You want to talk about favorite games?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I guess we could talk about favorite games. You know.
Do you have any favorites?
I do have some favorites.
Would you care to mention them?
Yes, I would care to mention them. Wow, this is already great.
Absolutely riveting.
Absolute, yeah. Favorite games, like do you mean like video games or just like board games or just any game?
We'll do video games, and if we want to do board games, we
okay. Well, as a kid, I grew up with Minecraft. Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of like default for a lot of people. You know,
for sure.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it, bro.
That's your only favorite?
No, I have more. There is. I'm not gonna say Among Us. I actually don't really like that game all that much. Nah, I don't. I think it's been too drawn out by people, you know, and also the 9-year-olds have started playing it, and I'm just like, you know.
Yeah.
Favorite games. Well, we. I know you know this, and it's a very weird. Whoa! I have a frog in my throat. So you know how we played Doki Doki Literature Club?
I'm aware of how we played that game. Yes.
Yeah, I know it's a very weird favorite of mine. But I really like the game. I think it's very well.
Yeah. I should probably turn off my notifications.
Oh yeah, you should probably do that, man. You don't want to.
If you actually genuinely though, if you haven't played Doki Doki, you should play it. It's a really immersive horror.
Yeah,
game.
But it's not for the light of heart.
Yeah, it's absolutely. But
it's pretty freaky.
But it's so fun.
Yeah, I just remember like the first time I saw a gameplay of it, I was like, whoa. Mm-hmm. I should not be watching this at 10 p.m. I'm gonna go to bed.
Are those all your favorites?
Well, those are a couple of them.
Yeah.
I remembered I played Cuphead one time. Yeah. I like that game. I never finished that game.
Yep.
It's still one of my favorites, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was weird. The simultaneous sip.
Oh, we took a sip at the same... That was weird. That's a weird feeling, you know. What are some of your favorite games, Nathan?
As a child, as a wee lad, I grew up with Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
All right.
Like when I say this, I'm being fully serious. A genuine timeless classic.
Really?
I'm like full stop. I'm not even like no jokes here. I adore that game.
Uh-huh.
It's the perfect adaptation of the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, you were talking about that last time.
Yeah, it is. Like I don't even love it from a nostalgia. I mean, I do love it from a nostalgia standpoint, but also it really does adapt the Star Wars movies so well, and I just burped. It really does I don't know. It really does the Star Wars movies justice, I would say.
He's a major Lego Star Wars fan, guys. So just bear with me.
I bought the 2 Lego Indiana Jones games a few days ago.
Yeah.
They were 75% off, $5 each on Steam.
I remember how my cousin was saying in the car he just got FIFA 21 for like $25 because it was on Black Friday. And his dad was like, all right, we're not playing this game until we finish Lego Jurassic Park. And he's like, no! I thought that was really funny.
Another favorite of mine.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Let me think.
Uh-huh.
I also, I did grow up a lot with the classic, the Wii Sports.
What a classic.
What a classic.
Wii Sports or Wii Sports Resort?
I never played Resort.
What? You never?
Even now, I've never played it.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I only ever played the classic.
What if I sent you the disc of the game and then you played it on your Wii and then
would you do that for me, Reed?
I would do that for you, bro. All right. Because you gotta play it. There's like basketball, golf, yeah. There's like 25 other sports too. Yeah. So, but yeah, wow. Wii Sports. That takes me back. I remember when I was like 4, and I would ask my dad, to come downstairs with me and play Wii Sports with me. That was... Man, that takes me back. Give me a second.
Got a tear in my eye.
I got a shed of man.
What time are we on?
What are we at?
We're on 25 minutes. Good time.
All right. Should we move on, Nathan?
Yeah.
I think we've covered a lot of favorite games.
We covered exactly 4, but okay.
Yeah. Minecraft is all you need to know.
Okay.
Because I love Minecraft. It holds a special place in my heart. You know.
You gonna go to Costco?
Yeah. Let's go to Costco.
I have never been inside a Costco.
What?
Never been inside.
Oh, this is the episode where I tell him all about Costco, just like he told me all about IKEA. We flip-flopped. Yeah. So literally, the guy who recommended this, he just said Costco in all caps. So we kind of had to talk about it, and he really wants us to talk about Costco too.
Yeah. He said it twice.
So let me tell you about Costco.
Slams the drink down.
Costco is very weird because it's a gigantic store.
Yeah. Is it really that big?
It's a giant supermarket. I mean, you got your whole section of retail and like clothing and stuff, and then you just got this massive area, like twice the size of King Soopers, of just food beyond the eye can see. Their food is actually really good too. Yeah. Like they have these pizzas, and a bunch of other stuff that I can't remember. Actually, I haven't been to Costco in a while.
Pizza. So does your family have a membership to Costco?
I think so. I
don't know. We never had. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah,
we were never Costco people.
And they're always in the weirdest locations too. Like they'll just be in the middle of nowhere in your town. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a very. And, also another thing about Costco, their package sizes. Yeah. When you see these things, they are ginormous. You can get like 32 pieces of toilet, or not pieces, 32 rolls of toilet paper in like one trip. It's pretty insane.
That's huge.
Yeah, and it doesn't even cost that much too. It's pretty. How have you never been to Costco?
I've just never been inside one.
No.
How would you describe the vibe of Costco?
It's not IKEA. From what
it's not IKEA.
It's a little bit more normal, you know.
Oh, you know what? Real quick before we keep talking. A couple days after we recorded the IKEA podcast, I went to IKEA. Oh. And they rearranged the store, so it was way different. Oh, really? But it still has the same old vibe. I love it there.
So if you don't know, guys, we record this in like 2 episodes each.
Yeah,
so
2 episodes at a time.
Record, yeah, exactly. And it'll take us like an hour. And we're going to try to do it, weekly, so on the weekends. Today was a little late. We're recording this on a Monday as of now. So typically we would record on a Sunday so that you guys get to hear us on a Monday. So I think that's what we want to stick by for as long as we're able to keep this alive. Yeah. By the way, thank you to whoever took the time to listen to our podcast. Just out there. Just want to say that. Really appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, I know that when your friends if they do something like this, it's always like from my experience, you want to support them, but you're not actually interested in it.
I'll watch.
Yeah, so if you actually listened to it and actually enjoyed it, we appreciate you. We notice you and we appreciate you.
Yeah, and if you want us to keep doing this, just
let us know.
Yeah, just let us know. Hit us up.
If you don't want us to keep doing it, please keep your thoughts to yourself.
Be silent. Yeah. And then we'll decide when we want to stop. But I mean, just like last time, if it's only 5 people, we'll still talk to those 5. Well, maybe not, but
we've grown since then.
Yeah. We still got a decent amount of people watching, more than I thought we were gonna get. I thought we were gonna get like 10.
Here, while you keep talking, I'm gonna look at the views on the channel.
Yeah. All right. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Costco. Very, very strange place, but also I've had a lot of memories in it, and I think you should go.
I will keep that in mind.
I think you should get a membership. I think we should just spend an entire day going shopping at Costco,
Yeah, one day we'll do Costco, one day we'll do IKEA.
Absolutely, it'll be like a field trip.
Yeah. Episode 1 has 43 views. Episode 2 has 13.
Wow. That's still more than I thought we were going to get.
Yeah?
But I like how many people decided not to watch episode 2 after episode 1. Yeah. Just
So, to the 13 of
Interesting.
we love you and we appreciate
love you. Yeah. Yeah. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Anyways, you want to move on to our next category?
Racist, Reed.
That's the lyrics from White Christmas.
All right, next topic. We have speaking of white things, our next topic is milk.
It's milk. Yeah, someone wanted to us to talk about milk.
I didn't want to put this topic down, but Reed insisted that we do. What do you have to say about milk?
I don't even know. I don't really like milk all that often, which is probably why my teeth are not strong at all and are probably falling out as we speak.
I've been drinking milk since a baby boy, and I don't mean the breast kind.
All right, Nathan.
Or I don't mean only the... Anyway. Do you want to keep talking?
What kind of milk do you get?
Classic 2%.
Same. Yeah. 2% milk. If you
can't go wrong with 2%.
If you don't get 2% milk, I don't like you anymore.
It's understandable if you get 1% or whole. If you get 3%, you're a gremlin.
Yeah.
And you deserve to be wiped off the face of the earth.
Wait, is 3% a thing? No way.
Sure.
No way, it's not.
Let me look it up. I might be stupid.
You're lying. You're lying.
I am.
I think 3% would just be like, yeah, you can't drink that because that's one not part of.
Does 3% milk exist?
The percent means like how much fat is in the milk, right? Okay, so
there is no.
Can you imagine like 99% milk?
Oh, 3% milk is how it comes out of the cow's udders.
Oh, really?
So it doesn't really exist because that's just how it is.
Oh, okay, so that's just straight up cow's milk.
Fascinating.
Ah,
so if it's just cow's milk, we cannot be friends.
You learn everything. You learn something every day. I had a stroke there.
Now, how do you feel about things like almond milk and coconut milk?
I like almond milk.
I'm a fan
of almond milk. Yeah, it's good. It's good with cereal, Reese's Puffs. You know.
Yeah.
I love Reese's
I've never
Puffs.
tried it. I've never tried almond milk and cereal.
I love Reese's Puffs.
Have you had coconut milk?
I don't believe I've ever had coconut milk.
I'm a big fan of coconut milk. It's really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to try it.
Yeah.
I will have to try coconut milk. The only coconut things I like are Almond Joys.
Yeah,
I like Almond Joys.
People judge me for having Almond Joys. I love Almond Joys.
Ah, dude, Almond Joys are the best.
All I need though is an Almond Joy that doesn't have the almond but is still milk chocolate. So I don't like mounds. I don't like the dark chocolate. I just need milk chocolate, almond.
Then it wouldn't be an Almond Joy. It would just be a Joy.
Okay, they can name it something else. I don't. Anyway.
All right, cool. That's milk. Calcium. Milk by itself is not. I don't really like milk by itself. It's not like I either have water or soda and that's it.
I can't sit down and have a glass of milk, but I could have it with a meal.
Yeah, unless my mouth is on fire,
Oh yeah, for sure.
If I go to a restaurant and they give me a really spicy burrito or something.
Yeah.
Or Wayne's, I'll just be like, can I have a glass of milk? And, sometimes they'll bring it to me, but otherwise they'll just no, you have to sit it out and be patient.
As when I was younger, I used to drink milk by itself all the time.
Uh-huh.
And that is why when we are old and grown, my bones will be strong and your bones will be ash.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
why. That is why you will be a hunk of a man and I will be a wee lad.
Yeah.
Move
on to
let's move on. I'm excited to talk about this next subject.
Yeah.
All right. So someone actually recommended us that we thought could be split into two things because we have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
It's so this person recommended, the first thing they recommended us we talk about was our predictions for the Oscars this year. Okay. Which, by the way, are instead of in February now, they're in April. Mm-hmm. They got pushed back a couple of months, which sucks.
Understandable, though.
But, there's no films coming out in January and February.
Well, yeah.
But so personally, me, I've been thinking about this, a long time, just because that's me and I'm that kind of movie guy.
If you watched the other episodes, you would know.
You would know, yeah.
What episodes did we talk about the movies a whole bunch? Was
that
one or two?
It was I got a feeling it was one.
Yeah, I think so. What was one called? It was
Boondocks and Grandma.
That's right.
Yeah. Our most successful episode, by the way.
Because it's the first one, that's right.
Yep. All right. What do you predict for the Oscars?
I don't really know.
No?
I mean...
You haven't been looking into it?
I'm not a huge, I don't pay attention too much when it comes to Oscars. I'm not like, I think this movie will win this category.
You just kind of rely on me for that kind of stuff.
That's the dynamic that we have.
I will say this though. Hear me out, people.
Is this what you already told me?
I mean it when I say this is going to be the driest award season anyone has ever seen in the history.
I thought you were going to talk about your prediction for Sonic.
No, I will get to that though. But yeah, this is going to be drier than a lake on a hot sunny day. This is going to be drier than your grandma's chicken.
Lakes are pretty wet.
You know, like in the desert. You
didn't mention. Okay, continue.
It's going to be dry because nothing's come out. Mm-hmm. Because nothing's come out, and it's all going to be streaming films. It's all going to be Netflix and Prime Video and Hulu and all those stuff. It's going to be nothing like we've ever seen. Mm-hmm. I think just like right off the bat, no matter who wins what. Like for example, as far as films that I think will be up for Best Picture, we watched Tenet. Yeah, I think that'll be up. I mean, that's like, I think that's worthy.
I'm so excited for it to come out on digital.
I can't. December 15th. I memorized
Save
that
the
date.
Yeah.
Save the date. Mark it in your calendars.
That's so soon.
Wow.
That's literally in 2 weeks. I cannot wait.
Holy crud. Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to watch that at your house. Yeah. Because you got like the best setup. But yeah, I think Tenet will be up there for certain. I think that's able to get up there. There was that David Fincher film I was telling you about, Mank. It's about Citizen Kane. I recommend you guys watch the trailer for that, Mank. It looks really good. Mm-hmm. It looks really good. It looks like a film from the 30s, and I think it could
take longer to sip your drink. I dare you.
Oh, you want to see how long I can go?
Not really, but okay, he's doing it. He's
I wasn't gonna do it for too long. That was a joke. But
a failed joke.
Another movie I think will be The Trial of the Chicago 7. Mm-hmm. Remember that? I think that'll be up there. That's like, I think that's probably, guaranteed to be up there, just from the other films.
I'm looking at the Academy. I'm looking at the Academy Awards right now.
Yeah.
Why is Best Story one of those?
What?
I mean, who can decide what?
I don't think that's like a category.
Oh, well, then never mind then.
I don't know what that is.
Because I feel like that's more of like a subjective
Best
kind of
Story.
Thing. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when they give like writing credits, they'll say like story by this guy.
Gotcha.
So, oh yeah, and you wanted me to talk about what I think Sonic will have in this. Yeah. So I texted him a while back and I was like, "Yo, okay, hear me out. What if Sonic the Hedgehog is nominated for Best VFX?"
Honestly, wouldn't be surprised.
It could, and I told him I think that would be really funny considering how poor the design was early on. Yeah.
And then they cyberbullied an entire company to fix their stuff. Yeah.
Just shows you kids that complaining gets your way.
Complaining does work.
Yeah, sometimes. Not always though, but sometimes, and that's what's important. What are we looking at time wise, Nathan?
We have 11 minutes 54 seconds.
Oh, we gotta move on. Actually, well,
let's talk about favorite films.
So this was the second topic that same person recommended to us. They said Oscar predictions and favorite films. Favorite films. Ooh, I can list off like 5.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay.
I've been talking for way too long.
All-time favorite for me, which Reed doesn't like. I mean, it's in your like top 5 or top 10, I think. But when I mentioned it, you were a little surprised. Yeah. All-time favorite, The Social Network.
That's in my. Oh, that's your all-time favorite?
That's my all-time favorite.
Yeah, I mean that's in my top 5 too.
It's
so good.
It's more of a comfort movie for me.
It's so good.
If I need to like get some work done, or if I just want to like pass time, that movie makes time pass so quick. I could sit down and watch The Social Network 3 times in a row and I wouldn't bat an eye.
Absolutely.
I adore that movie.
Like if TBS or something like that, because I have cable. Like if TBS just played it for 6 hours straight, I would just tune it on and sit down, like not even worry about anything, because like that's one of the films that's not sad at all. And a lot of my favorite films are sad films, and it's like I need to have special occasions for me to watch them. You know,
if you haven't seen The Social Network, highly recommend it.
Go watch it. It's so good.
One of my favorite film of all time, and seriously, it's if you don't know, it's about Mark Zuckerberg and how in
Facebook,
the creation process of Facebook and the aftermath.
It's so good.
It's seriously amazing.
It's the best. What are other
1917, of course.
Yeah. You see, a lot of your films are the same for me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. This might sound a little stupid, but I love Winter Soldier.
Really?
Wow. I don't know if it's one of my favorites of all time.
No, it's good.
It's seriously
it's good.
In my opinion, it's the best standalone film in the MCU.
It's good. I mean, that's a strong argument. I love that. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. That's another film you guys should watch. After watching the films before that, but yeah,
you got to watch it in chronological order.
It's good. For me, some of my favorite films. I'll give you two that I think are like tied for my all-time favorite. Because I can't make up my mind. 1917 is one of them. God, it's so good. I was blown away. Do you remember when we came out of the theater after watching that? And I didn't say a word until we got into my car.
Yeah.
And then I just screamed, "Holy frick!" Like, I was so blown away by that massive piece of a movie.
Did Nick cry? I feel like I remember him crying. I don't remember.
I've never seen him cry before.
I've seen him
cry. Oh, yeah, this is the second time we've mentioned him on this podcast.
He cried during Interstellar.
Oh, he did cry. Oh my God. Yeah, he did cry in Interstellar. That's
also,
actually his all-time.
Interstellar's also on the
top five. Why didn't we mention that?
Yeah.
Interstellar, great film. One of my favorites.
You want to see if I can make this?
Also, oh yeah, yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
make it. Guys, we're gonna see if I can make.
He's gonna dunk it or shoot it. All right.
We ready?
Moment of silence. Oh, he made it.
Perfect.
He made it.
Anyway,
what a god. All right. So we've been talking about how we want to get Nick, that we've been talking about on the show, right?
Yeah, we want to get our friend Nick as a guest.
We want to get him as a guest, and I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about that.
Anyways, back to
We're not going to take your opinion.
No, it doesn't matter. Back to favorite films. So 1917 is one of the tied ones, and then I've mentioned this so many times, but La La Land is easily.
Did you know that
one of my all-time favorites? It's so good.
The point where Ryan Gosling screams at Emma Stone at the car.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that was entirely unscripted?
No way.
Ryan Gosling wasn't supposed to scream.
No way.
Seriously. It's genius.
That's such an iconic moment for the movie.
And that's why that's why Emma Stone's reaction is so genuine.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And then there's a point where Ryan Gosling screams at Emma Stone next to her car.
Wow.
And it's unscripted.
That's such a good scene too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime like someone, the ending is what I remember most about the movie. Mm-hmm. And I just like I'll listen to the music of that ending scene and I sob. It's so freaking good. It's so because like I remember what I watched in the movie while I'm listening to that, because it's such a good piece of music, you know. Mm-hmm. And also it's just because I'm a huge jazz guy. I'm a huge theater guy, and that's like all that movie is.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. Go watch it.
Yeah,
I recommend it. All right.
Any other favorites that you want to mention before we move on?
Any other favorites? Well, we mentioned Interstellar.
Yeah. Interstellar's wonderful.
I don't know. Ratatouille for me.
I thought you were.
Yeah, that's one of films. That's also, one that I can enjoy. Anytime.
Also a comfort movie.
Exactly. Yeah. I would put Tenet.
Yeah. I wouldn't judge you.
I gotta watch it a third time though.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
We gotta watch it with subtitles and then make our final judgment.
Make our final judgment. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's up there.
I've been wanting to watch that prologue scene for so long.
Oh my god. Well, that's just the opening scene.
No, I know.
Yeah.
And I want to watch it again.
I want to watch it. So it's one of the best openings I've ever seen in a film. It's so good. It's so good. What are we looking at time?
We are looking at 6 minutes.
Oh, great. We can keep talking about this. Because all right. Yeah, so Tenet's up there.
Yeah.
That was really good. I remember you made me watch The Imitation Game one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I decided to watch that. Great film. Great
Yes.
film. I recommend it. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's in like my top 5.
Yeah.
No. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Such a good film.
Such a good film.
Oh my gosh.
The end. Every time I rewatch it, I'm seeing new.
God, the animation is so good.
I'm seeing new things in the animation that I don't notice.
Like
the first time around.
you know when they're like in the facility and he grabs a bagel, right?
Yeah,
and she's
then
like,
it says bagel.
Yeah, it says. That's just. I think that's such good attention to detail in my.
Did
opinion.
you know that when the Spider-Man Noir, the like depressed one, during the big fight scene, when he's fighting that one guy, there's one point where he kind of does like a Mortal Kombat finisher and slams a like 1930s car against the enemy, and I just never noticed.
Oh, no way! Really?
Yeah, it's so cool.
Oh my god, that's great.
It's so genius,
and it's made by some of my favorite people too. It's made by the people who made the Lego Movie, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yeah.
I heard they made Clone High.
Did they make Clone High?
Yeah, they did.
Really?
That was like one of their first things.
I think
that's what got them popular.
You know what will forever be what I think is the best casting decision ever? Casting John Mulaney as Pig Spider-Man.
Absolutely.
Could not have been a better pick.
I love John Mulaney. Yeah, and I was saying before, we gotta go see a John Mulaney show.
He mentioned it like right before we recorded this.
All right. We should probably move on. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good topic.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Okay, so our last topic of this episode, someone just said 7th grade.
7th grade was a pretty big turning point in my life.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, we're freshmen in high school right now. So this is like
you all know us though. Pretty much most of you know us.
Yeah. So
but when we get famous in the future, because it will happen. You know, we'll tell people we recorded this podcast.
Like, hey, we're out of college and we're broke.
So, hey, if we're famous in the future and you're listening to this now, and you're like one of our fans,
this will be like an archive. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Anyways, so back to 7th grade. We were talking earlier about this, and I said I had a lot that happened for me in 7th grade, but you really didn't, right?
Yeah, and not like a whole. I mean, whatever.
Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
It was just kind of 7th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard from a lot of people that 7th grade is like the grade that everyone hates.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, especially in middle school.
Yeah.
I can definitely see why that is, because it's special. Yeah. For me, why I remember that grade the most was because it was when I really started getting involved in theater. We're major theater guys, by the way. So, if you know us personally, you'll know that I'm a huge acting guy, and he's a huge crew guy. So we're kind of like
backstage.
Yeah. So, but that was when I did my first play and musical, and I will never forget the experience. It may have not been the best in terms of quality, but it was still nostalgic. And it got me started, which was
Dr. Seuss, right?
Yeah, so we did the Jungle Book for our fall play.
It was Jungle Book first.
It was Jungle Book, and then we did Seuss School Junior.
Yeah.
And I played Horton. I played Horton the elephant.
You played it well.
Thank you.
You played it really well, even if.
Oh, thank you very much.
I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the shows in 7th grade.
No. Yeah. So that, and then later on in 7th grade, I went with our school's band to Disneyland. And that was so much fun. We got to perform in Disneyland, and I got to be like an announcer, I guess you could say. That was really cool. And we went on I remember me and my friends went on the Incredicoaster like 3 times in 15 minutes once the park opened. We just sprinted to the line, and they yelled at us a couple of times. It was so much fun.
I want to go back to Disney World.
Such a fast ride, though.
Did you go to Disneyland or Disney World?
Disneyland.
Oh. Yeah. I went to Disney World.
That would have been way too much money to go to Disney World.
Is there like a huge difference?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because one, you're not traveling to California. You're traveling to Florida, which is a lot longer distance away, and your flight's going to be more, and the hotels cost more.
That's true.
And Disney World just costs more in general, so
yeah,
that would have been a lot. And we also went to Universal Studios. I still have some pictures because we went on the backlot tour, And I still have some pictures of like old cars from Back to the Future, like the real cars, and it was really cool. We saw the Grinch set. That was interesting. We saw the set for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood too. Oh, we're almost done, people.
We have 34 seconds.
We have 34 seconds. Closing thoughts. Great to get back into this. It was a solid episode 3.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys want us to keep doing this. We hope we could do it for a while.
Yeah.
What do you think, Nathan?
You
having fun?
Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it.
We're having fun.
I don't know. I think this will be pretty maintainable. I feel like we can keep it going for a hot minute.
For a hot minute, like, yeah. I think we could do that. Yeah.
There's the timer.
Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, man.
Have a great rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And we will see you in the next episode, which will be in like 5 minutes for us.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.